There you go. Give me one more. Ah! Come on. Two more. Just like that. You ready? Exactly. What the deal, everybody? My name Kendrick Lamar, and I'll be performing at Super Bowl 59. Will you be pulling up? I hope so. You know it's only one opportunity to win a championship. No round twos. Let's get it. Boom! I won't want you to miss it. Meet me in New Orleans, February 9th, 2025. Wear your best dress too, even if you're watching from home. Let's go. Yay! That's what I'm talking about, man. Now we can get to it for real. Come on, you gotta make sure you catch him with the hands open like that. We running real routes, you gonna be messing up.
Reach for the sky, boy. KK, hook shot him.
Yeah, he had a big ass booty.
Here we go again. What the hell is Kendrick doing? Kendrick, it's over. You won. You won. That's it. There's no need for this. Okay? There's no need for this. As much as I'm enjoying this, there's no need for this. All right, look. He dropped something else. And, I don't know what this is in response to. It's appropriate that I don't know if it's appropriate, but it's chilling, I guess you could say, that he dropped this on 9/11. Coincidental that he dropped this after the whole Super Bowl controversy, where people are all of a sudden upset now that Lil Wayne didn't get picked. All of a sudden now you have people who are not from New Orleans who feel that they're freaking surrogate children of the city now. All of a sudden Kendrick playing New Orleans is a no-no because, Lil Wayne should be doing it. It's New Orleans, so now the NFL should be picking people from that town, something that they usually don't do. Yeah, they did it with Dre and everybody else, whatever, but it's not something that they usually do. And I don't understand where people with this imagination who think that Kendrick doesn't have the hits to play the Super Bowl. And I wish I could say that type of rhetoric is coming from people who don't know music or don't know how this industry works or don't know how people are, but I can't, because a lot of people's opinion whom I respect have asked that question, but they're not really big fans of Kendrick. But I still say, how can you even ask that? That's just ridiculous. You can't ask such a question. Kendrick has plenty of songs to play that can, and it's funny because it makes you think about the Pop Out concert where he performed Not Like Us like 30,000 times. And that's the funny thing. Kendrick could perform that song over and over and over again for that halftime performance, and he would still have a lot of people saying, yo, that's crazy, and they would still like it. But no, he has dumb freaking songs to play. I mean, quite honestly, he can choose from all the songs that he did dissing Drake. He can just play that set. He can play Euphoria. He can play Meet the Grams. He can play 616 in LA, and he can play Not Like Us, and he can play this song that he just dropped right now. He can perform DNA. He could perform Don't Kill My Vibe. You know, he could perform songs from the Black Panther soundtrack. He could perform songs from Mr. Morale. You know, what was it? Purple. I got the name escapes me right now. I've been drinking my own purple, but you know the "Shut the fuck up when you hear love's talking." That's my favorite song on the album. Well, he might not be able to play that because of the chorus, but you know what I mean. Kendrick got hits. If he didn't have hits, he wouldn't be one of the top rappers that's out there right now. So to even ask that question of a dude who's won Grammys, who won Pulitzer Prize, who has songs that just get streamed out the ass. Yeah, Drake has more streams, but we're not sitting here acting like Kendrick is a nobody, like he's chopped liver. Come on, give me a break here. So anyway, he dropped this song, and I'm anxious to see what this is about. And I just need to say this about the whole Lil Wayne thing. Lil Wayne is a garbage ass live performer. Okay? Did you not see what he did at WrestleMania? On the grand stage? That shit was ass. And you people sit here and tell me that he should be performing for the Super Bowl? Lil Wayne is not even a Saints fan. I've seen people say, the head of the NFL said that Jay-Z picks the thing. No, he did not. No, he didn't. Jay-Z is not the sole selector for these things. He's just not. It's not how it works. But even if he was, again, so what? Kendrick is that dude. His resume speaks for itself. Some people say, why not Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift wasn't even having the year that Kendrick was. She was just dating Travis Kelce. Yeah, she had a big-ass tour. Yeah, she dropped some songs, but she didn't have the year like Kendrick. She just didn't. She didn't own the summer. Wayne hasn't done something in God knows how long. But who knows? Maybe Kendrick might bring Wayne on stage. We don't even know. And that's another thing. Like speaking of Young Money, Cash Money for that matter. I don't want to see them niggas up on stage. 30,000 niggas performing that coon crap. No, I'm sorry. I was not a fan of that crap when it came out back then. And I said to everybody, this is the beginning of the end. This is going to start a whirlpool of shit. Props to Manny Fresh. I do like the beats, but I don't care for that type of hip hop. I just don't. If you like it, that's cool. More power to you. But anyway, here we go. I didn't see any reactions. I saw I saw reactions on Twitter, but not as the song, not like people react to it. It's like after it. And for some strange reason, these Drake fans are out there like an army. I'll give y'all that. Y'all are some dedicated ass people. Y'all also some of the biggest suckers I've ever met in my entire life or come across in my entire life. And/or you people live vicariously through Drake, or at least it seems that way. And that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Some of the people I saw when I was looking at their reactions, I'm like, this song can't be that bad. And I went down the rabbit hole of who some of these people were, and they were freaking Drake fans. And I'm not even counting academics. We already know his story. But anyway, let's just get into it. Let's see what we got here. Before we do, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button, donate to the channel, donate to the Cash App. Your donations help this channel grow. Of course, it helps me get good weed. So, if you want to, if you got some pocket change, throw it my way. All right? I can get some good weed. Follow me on Twitter at A-Track Brown, the number 8, TRAC Brown. If you're on TikTok, follow the PW Hustle on TikTok at PW Hustle. If you're on Facebook, join the Hustle fandom group. Okay, links will be in the description and in the comment section below. All right, so let's hear this. Watch the party die, and I don't know the story behind the faded Air Force Ones, the black Air Force Ones. I don't know what that means. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Is this Conductor Williams? Please, please tell me this is Conductor Williams. Please tell me. Please tell me when I click this mouse, I'm gonna hear conductor, conductor. Okay, I haven't heard conductor. I'm not sure who produced this. I'm just saying this sounds like a conductor type beat. You know, I've been a big Conductor Williams fan since he started working with West Side Gun because I'm a big Griselda fan, as well as MF Doom. So you know, he's become one of my favorite producers as of late. Not of all time, but just as of late. Out of all the producers that are out now, I like Conductor Williams the most. He's like a hybrid of Premier, a little bit of Dr. Dre in there, some Q-Tip too, and with a splish splash of Jay Dilla, you know, and then drop a new Jabez. That would be the best way I could describe Conductor Williams. I know you guys know who he is, and you know his beats are insane. If you are a fan, if you're not, what can I say? But here we go. I'm not sure if he did this beat, but I think I would have heard a Conductor by now, so he probably didn't. But this is a Conductor type beat, so let's go. All right. I think it's time to watch the party die. This shit is done. Got too wicked to apologize. It's different. Get him whacked and disqualified. Okay, is that's coming off. All right, let's look at this. I think it's time to watch the party die. All right, the party's over. Is that what he's saying? You know, like Slick. Have a good day. The party's over. Shout outs to Slick back in the WWF. But anyway, I think it's time to watch the party die. This shit done got too wicked to apologize. All right, so this shit done got too wicked to apologize. Well, was he saying that has gone so far that no apologies could be accepted? Back and forth, either or. You making Malcolm roll in his grave? You know what I'm saying? Huh? Jesus said, "Turn the other cheek, Kendrick." There's always room for an apology. You guys can still come together and sit at a table and squash this. It's never too late to apologize. It's never too far to apologize. At the end of the day, this is just music. You guys didn't actually get into any fights yet. You're just verbally sparring with each other. And verbally sparring can always end with an apology on each side. It doesn't matter who. I know I'm coming off preachy, but I've been drinking wine. So here we go. I'm feeling like Jesus. No disrespect. Here we go.
Burn the whole village, we start over. It's really that time. Why reason with these niggas if they can't see the future first?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's kind of a cryptic lyric right there. Okay. We even kill the killers because they like taking innocent lives. Burn a whole village, we start over. It's really that time. Okay. Where's he going with this? By the way, I'm liking the song. I am not in any way, shape, or form not feeling this. I definitely am. I'm liking the lyrics because so far it's coming off very morbid and almost like gothic like, if I could say that. Is that a thing? Can you use that terminology when describing hip hop? Yeah, I guess you can if you want to describe somebody like DMX, you know, or Grave Diggers, you know, some Red Man even. There is a dark side I would describe as a gothic hip hop album. But here we go. Burn the whole village, we start over. It's really that time. All right. Why argue with these clowns if the circus is where they work? Okay, this. Oh, hold on. This feels like a shot at the industry. That's exactly what it's coming off like. It is coming off like a shot at the industry. I'm telling you. I'm not. You guys know I've admitted a lot of the stuff between these two go over my head because as much as I like, you know, listening to Kendrick and there's a Drake song or two that I have bobbed my head to, I'm not well versed in the gossip like that. I'm not. You know, I know a lot of the backstory, but when some of the shots go back and forth, I don't know who some of that is. You get me? So, I can't sit here and act like I'm 100% right. I'm just going off what I'm reading. And this sounds like it's not, because he said, "Why argue with these clowns if the circus is where they work? So why argue with these other niggas when they dealing with this industry in the first place, which he's a part of? It's not like he's trying to deny that, but trying to argue with niggas in hip hop is pretty much useless, right? Isn't it? One can say that. Mm. Just walk that man down. That'll do everyone a solid. It's love, but tough love sometimes gotta result in violence. Ugh. Sometimes that's true. Jesus, Jesus did walk into the church and start whooping people when they was defiling the temple. Yahweh Shah did do that. We cannot. He's not exactly wrong. I'm telling you, these are some deep lyrics. Just walk that man down. That'll do everyone a solid. It's love, but tough love sometimes got to result in violence. This is biblical. This is biblical, yo. I'm not. I know. Listening to Kendrick, I would say that I know where a lot of Kendrick mind is as far as what's going down in the streets and in the community, from Muslims to the Hoteps to Israelites. Kendrick has an understanding, I believe, of all of those. And when you grow up in places like Compton and like Harlem, you definitely are going, and especially if you're growing up deep in that, you're gonna come across that. You're definitely gonna come across that. I grew up Muslim in Harlem. 114 in St. Nick. It was a Muslim neighborhood. At 5 o'clock, you heard the salat over the speakers. They had it set up all over the neighborhood. So Kendrick, the way I'm feeling with this is coming off, almost immaculate. Not like I'm saying immaculate as in perfect, but in that sense of spiritual. Spiritual, that's the word I'm trying to say. There we go. Here we go.
If you parading gluttony without giving truth to the youth, the graveyard is company. Just tell us what casket the Jews say.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Going back, if you parade in gluttony without giving truth to the youth, the graveyard is company. Wow. Just tell us what casket to choose. What did I just say? What did I just say? Let's continue. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. This is the industry. He's going after the industry. I get it. Watch the party die. This is him saying, watch this shit just come crashing down because it's over for this type of shit. Okay. Yes. Uh-huh. I think I'm on to something. I really do. Here we go.
But they don't hate me, they hate the man that I represent. The type of man that never did right cause I want a favor. The man that
See, influencers talk down because I'm not with the basic shit, but they don't hate me, they hate the man that I represent. Now, one could ask, is that man he represents, he talking about his inner self, or is he talking about the Most High? He be wearing that crown of thorns. I know Kendrick believes in God, and if he didn't, that's fine too. But it ain't no way you're gonna tell me he don't. The symbol tree is there. The dude definitely believes in God. Influencers talk down because I'm not with the basic shit, but they don't hate me. They hate the man that I represent. And who is Kendrick? Kendrick is not like these other niggas. He's not. And this is what I like about Kendrick. It's sort of like what I kind of liked about Jay-Z in the beginning of his career when I started listening to him. Yeah, he was talking. I was going to go on a little tangent here. Yeah, he was talking a little bit. You know, he was doing what the rappers do, bragging. I got this, I got that. But you know, when I looked at him like in the public eye at the time, he wasn't like everybody else. He wasn't out there, you know, all up in your face. He wasn't being loud, and he kind of came off humble. At least how he carried himself. You know, like I said, this was in the beginning, and it was like he was almost like the opposite of Puff, where Puff was all like party, 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 in your face, in your face. Jay-Z was more like chill. So I kind of not, I would say admire. I kind of like I like that about him. I thought at the time, you know, since he didn't come off obnoxious, he was much easier to listen to. Diddy was came on. A lot of rappers can pull off being obnoxious and sound cool with it. Some do it and they just make you hate them. And I guess the way Jay-Z carried himself in the beginning didn't make me hate him. Kendrick is like that, but I know for a fact that Kendrick is more real with it. And at least, you know, it comes off that way and how he shows it. You know, this dude comes out with an album. He disappears for God knows how long. You know, he comes back out with something. He's not really out there like that. And I think there's a lot of people who genuinely hate that. They really do. I think they hate that about Kendrick.